Hi everybody. Gosh, when I get on video it's like I'm all of a sudden up close. Give everybody a minute to get here. Hopefully it's a better camera this time. It's not all shoddy. Come on in, come on in. 222, 52220. Love it. Hello, hello. Hi, Fran. Hi, Donita. Yay! 4:44 your time. Which just isn't too loud. Come on in. I got a fan on. I hope it's not too loud. It's super hot here. We've already been in the 80s here. I'm like, oh, hello, summer. I'm good, friend. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, everybody. Come on in and say hi. Hi, Wendy. Welcome to my live today. Got all my pretty stuff. It's growing and growing. I think you can see it pretty good this time. Yay. Hi, everybody. So today, I've got cards galore. I can even channel messages. Hi, Martina. Yay! Not sure if it's accurate. People are coming in. There we go. It shot up all of a sudden. Hi, Laura. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I'm super excited. I've got my moon deck. I'll pull a card for the new moon. I've got a message from Jesus of all beings came through today. I figured it'd be Ariel for manifesting, but no, she didn't show up. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for being here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lori. Hi, Angelina. Hi. It's good to see you guys. Hi, Renee. Yeah, you made it. Cool, cool. Hi. Hi, Andrea. You made it. Cool. Good to see you guys. How's everybody feeling right now? The energies are quite intense. We know how everybody's feeling. I'd love to hear it. I'm not sure how to say your name. Jacinth? Jacinth? Hi. Aw, thank you. Thought I looked pretty. I had the craziest allergies, you guys. My nose was so red. Thanks, Martina. I was like poking my eye out right before this tube. It's not too red either. Yay. Thanks. I don't know if you can quite see all of my stuff. Let me see. I got so much stuff over here, you guys. It's like crazy. I love it. I love my space. It's growing and growing. I love it. So how is everybody? I make sure this is keeping up. I'm glad you're here too, Renee. Yay! Whoop, whoop. I'm going to be doing, excuse me, I can't speak apparently. I'm going to start doing workshops on my website too. So I'm really excited, trying to figure out how to put it all together. Oh, Andrea, yep, crying yesterday over little things. You guys, me too. I made a business card this morning for my own design and I cried. Like I was just crying. But it's because we can't take old energies with us. We're going into some new stuff where I think we're all going to be up-leveling again. The energies are shifting, and when stuff's coming up, it's a release. So we just got to consider it's a release and let it go. I promise we're not all big babies, but we are right now. Crazy energy, yep, including animals. Exactly, Fran. My dog was going nuts today too. It's a good point. Animals are really sensitive to it too. This new moon in Gemini is tonight, and it's crazy strong. We're being really called to, again, release. I think with every full moon, new moon, we always release some things, but it's also in order to bring in the new. And that's part of the message, is we are really being called to manifest. Cried a lot. Yep, me too. Oh yes, thank you. My little spinny ball fountain goes crazy. I love it too. Yeah, Renee, yeah, a couple of profound emotional experiences. You know, it's just crazy right now. I don't know. Angelina feels great. Yay! Somebody feels great. Um, the reason emotions are coming up, like I said, is a release. If we've got them coming up, we got to let it cry out and let it go. You know, it's almost like you can imagine like writing it down and ripping it up. Our tears do the same thing, right? So let that stuff go. Try not to hold it back because it's making way for beautiful manifestations tonight, you guys. So talking about manifestations, there's a few ways to do it. But the biggest way is to find your joy in stuff first. And I think that's part of the message I have for everybody that came through right before I got on. So I've got a channeled message. Hopefully my phone works great. I cleared out a bunch of stuff today. I worked really hard on it. That way I can have a nice video. Nothing cuts out. Pray to the internet gods, right? Everything goes great. So for now, I'm just going to pull a card before I channel or give the channeled message. It's from my moon deck. I call this my masculine moon deck. I don't know why, but there's been a lot of masculine energy around me lately, coming up in my dreams and everything. It's crazy. So I figured I'd use this deck. See what it has to say for everybody. I don't know about you guys, but my throat keeps clogging up too. Not like inside, but my chakra. Cool. This is perfect. New moon. A new start is coming. Sorry guys, my light is like super bright. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There. Is that good? Can you guys see that? Yay! A new start is coming. That's exactly what I was just talking about too. So that's why we're crying. That's why we're feeling yuck. That's why we're trying to release a lot of stuff. Because we all got new stuff coming. There's so many shifts occurring, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. My town has been really weird. We've been trying to open stuff up. And as soon as they petitioned to open things up, they were claiming there were new cases, where we haven't had cases of this virus for over a month. And I had posted that I wanted to prove it. And people were giving me death threats, you guys. Like, literally, hi, Minka. Giving me death threats. And I'm like, so that kind of shows you there's like a big divide going on right now. A big divide. I don't know what, the outcome's fully going to be. I think it's still going to be a long process. But I'm like, that's crazy. So I took my happy butt to that store and I asked everybody I could come in contact with. Yep. Yeah. Renee's like, yes. And they said, this is how it went down, you guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. So they were notified there was an outbreak. Nobody knows who it was that got sick. Nobody knows. According to HIPAA laws, they don't have to tell you. Ten of Pentacles. Nice, Andrea. Yes. They don't have to tell you who it was. So they just told everybody that there was like a few people, and they've already contacted those that were exposed. Yet I was there in that store. Nobody ever contacted me in that time frame. So something just didn't seem right, you guys, with it at all. So it's kind of funny how they're trying to open up the town, and then now they're claiming new cases that I cannot prove even exist. So that is what it is, but I think it's all kind of part of this shift. People are becoming divided. It's like one side or the other, I've noticed, which is kind of crazy. Like I said, I got death threats for no reason because I had a difference in opinion and going, well, I want to know the truth. I want to see proof. And apparently that was too scary for people. Yeah, super insane and super lame, Renee. It was crazy. It didn't really affect me other than it showed me how sensitive people are right now. There's still a massive fear body. Like, it's huge. Everybody is still so very afraid right now. Either you're afraid or you're starting to wake up to the truth. And you can see that divide everywhere you go. Either people are afraid or they're like, this is insane. This is just not making sense. And today, President Trump ordered that they open up the churches, like everywhere. So, I think we're trying to battle opening everything up, you guys. So that's exciting news to me. I think that's part of some of the changes that are going to come too. Is we're going to start trying to open things up. I know not everything was shut down, but here we were on complete lockdown. So, you know, I'm just kind of so done with it. I'm ready to be at least starting a new normal, right? Rather than this whole lockdown stuff continual. So that'll be really nice. New changes are coming for all of us in different ways. And that was part of the message today from Jesus, my man. I haven't got to work with him in a while, so I was like so excited he came through for this message. He's telling us all to stand in our power. You know, it's like almost like we all go to stand in our power. I do this too. And then we get the doubt and the fear, right? And it just kind of cuts it down. It's like giving your power away to the fear and to the doubt. So he says, don't be afraid. Let go of the old that is coming up now. So that's why we're all crying. That's why we're all getting emotional. I all of a sudden had an itch to get rid of everything I've got that I don't use anymore. So I've got like 2 bags of clothes to get rid of. And then that's part of the message too. Think of what brings you joy, laughter, excitement before you bring in the new. So tonight or tomorrow is actually pretty strong too still. To manifest, in order to do that, you've got to really put your mind frame into the positive first, right? So think of what brings you joy, your laughter, excitement, your art, whatever it may be. And do that literally right before you manifest, you guys. Like right before. Don't go watch a scary movie and then go, I'm going to go manifest now, because your vibe's going to be way too low. And then he also said, it's time to declutter, which I had talked about. Clothes, knickknacks, any items that no longer serve, emotions, all of it. That way we can make space for the new, which goes with the card that we got, which I already put back in my deck. And then this also came up for me a lot this week, so I don't know about you guys. You know, I've always been kind of waiting for my motivation. Like, what am I going to do? Yeah. I know, right, Martina? Everybody should still be able to have different opinions. But right now, we're becoming really divided, you guys. So, hi, Stephanie. So you'll notice the dividend. I don't know how you want to. Everybody is dividing. You've got one side or the other right now. People are waking up, and then others are still stuck in the fear. Hi, Ari. Good to see you. So the thing that really came up strong for me today, and he wanted me to bring it forth for everybody, and it's not even just today, this whole week, is that instead of waiting for motivation, instead of waiting for not to be afraid, you've got to just take the action. Action is way more important than motivation. You do that by stepping out of your comfort zone and just do it. The more you think about it, you're not going to be able to succeed. You're going to stop yourself, right? Yeah, Stephanie, making space is absolutely awesome, and now is a really good time to do it. I think more so than we have in a while. You can even call it spring cleaning, right? Because we're coming into spring. Woo! I think we skipped spring here. We're already in summer. It's like 80 degrees. So I got my little fan, so I hope it's not too loud. But yeah, we've got to take the action. And then after the action, motivation tends to come, or you find the things that motivate you, your flame gets lit, and so on and so forth, right? So most importantly, step out of your comfort zone and take action now. That's what it is. And something is coming up right now that didn't come up before when I was channeling the message. He wants you guys to use numerology too. Like with me, I really resonate with the number 3 a lot, and the number 8. So if you want to write down what you want to manifest, write it down 8 times. Write it down 3 times. Whatever number resonates with you, that's what you do. You use that number. And you literally take a pen and paper and say, thank you, universe. Make sure all your words are positive. You don't want to use the word debt, by the way, if you're trying to manifest money, because that's a negative word. And literally write it down 3 times. Write it down 8 times. I know it sounds nuts. You can even tap, you know. Tapping really does work. Back when I was in medical school, I made everything like that. Like everything was kind of like a tapping thing. And that's how I memorized all the terminology really fast. It's kind of like making a rhythm with numbers, basically. So I hope that makes sense for you, because that didn't come through before. It just came through now. So he wants you to manifest with what you resonate with, what brings you joy, what brings you excitement. All of those things. They're really important. Yes, Martina, I know, me too. I was thinking about taking action too, but I've always been constantly going, where's my, what do I do? What do I do? And the thing is we just take a little step. It's the action. And then I noticed stuff was coming. Like this morning, for example, I took a step of action, you know, and I really didn't know what to do, so I just redid my website. And after that, it was like, then the next thing I knew, I created a business card. Then the next thing I knew, it came to me, I got to do workshops. So things just kind of come after you take action. Yep. Same with you, huh, Renee? It's crazy. It's really crazy. And what's also really cool is that we're all kind of channelers, and things like us seem to be getting the same messages. So it's just really so awesome that way. I love it. I love the confirmation, I guess you can call it. So I think what I'll do this time is do some channeled messages for you guys if you want some, for those of you who came. Cool, Sherry. Hi, how are you? I'm glad you like that. I like it too. I started using, I guess you can call it magic with numbers. The number 3 always really works for me. So anytime I want to do magic, or anytime I want to bring about something, I like the number 3 a lot. It really, really, really does work. Absolutely, Ari. It does snowball. It does add up little by little. That's right. Just taking a step of action, then you get motivation to do this, then you get motivation to do that, and it just does snowball. That's absolutely a good way of putting it. Hi, Karen. So good to see you. I'm glad you guys are all here. Ari, it threw me off because you changed your picture. I love it. But I was like, who's that? So, my bad. Took me a second. But I'm really happy about that. So if you guys want any messages, do you want a fairy card? I have my fairy cards out too. You can pick a channeled message or a card. It's up to you. If you want one, you guys, these are really pretty. I needed something that looked pretty. Aesthetics were important to me, so this is kind of what they look like. Check these out. They're so pretty. I know a lot of people that use these. Alright, Donita, she wants one. I'll do a card and then I'll channel also with it. How's that? Okay, Fran also. Cool. So, alright, Lori, you want a channeled message too? Cool. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up and we'll start with Fran. Yep. Hi, Jessica. I know a lot of people have this deck all of a sudden. I'm like, it's okay. I still really like it. Oh, I got another new deck, you guys, before I start. I've been using it on myself. I haven't quite used it enough, but check these out. Aren't these really pretty? I like these a lot too. I thought about using these, but I'll stick with these for today. So, absolutely, guys. I will do messages. I'm going to scroll back so I don't miss anybody, okay? I think we started with Fran. So, Fran. Okay, as soon as I said your name, my throat got really, really, really tight, Fran. It's almost like I can't breathe. Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you, or you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, is what they're saying. And they said there's no need. There's really, okay, so the key for you, Fran, is the word surrendering. As hard as that is, I hope you guys can hear my dog. She's so cute. She's going nuts today, too. But the key is surrendering. You've got to surrender. You've got to surrender to the flow. Whenever you give pushback, things get really difficult. Whenever you're like, no, it's got to be now, it's got to be now, things get really scary and really difficult. Okay, so they want you to really surrender. Surrender, trust your instinct. It's like taking a step back, going into your heart space. You know, show me what I need to do now. But you have to act on it. Like, you have to. You can't doubt it. You can't question it. That's the hardest thing to do. It really is. Trust me, I've had to do it with no job, at Christmas time, 3 kids responsible for, I mean, you name it. I had to step back and surrender, not knowing what was going to come my way, and just follow the guidance, and every step of the way I was supported. So that's what they want you to hear, Fran. I didn't have a job, I didn't have anything. I was supported the whole entire way because I took a step back and I surrendered to the flow. So that is your main channeled message they wanted to give you, and that's why it's really affecting my throat. And it's because you're constantly trying to find that solution now, but it's really taking a step back, going into your heart space, and the action they give you, you've got to do, and surrender. We can't control everything. That's so hard. We are so supported, like, not kidding you. We're so very supported. So take faith in that, okay? I'm not scrolling down yet. I will, you guys. Sorry. Maybe I should scroll down and then go back up. Alright, you guys. I will step back and do some messages. Fran, I'm going to also pull a card for you too. So I'm going to kind of do both for everybody. Because I just like the cards too. They're so much fun, aren't they? So I hope that makes sense, Fran. Oh my gosh. And didn't we just talk about surrendering and also magic in our general message? Fran, you got believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says, you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Okay? Gotta trust that intuition. You gotta believe in magic. You gotta believe you're supported. You have to believe that miracles occur, you know, where we think, oh, that's not possible. It's absolutely possible. Again, they're pushing me to tell you that I didn't have a job, yet I had all my bills met, okay? It's absolutely possible as long as you're surrendering to the flow and believing in magic. Look at that card. It's so pretty. So, Fran, I hope you heard me. That's your card, and that was your message, okay? All right, let me scroll back up. Your dead friends. And then... okay, and then Donita. You're next, girl. Clear my space. Donita. Yeah, there was definite energy shift. So my throat's no longer clogged anymore. It's almost like, I feel like you are highly connected to nature, Donita. Highly connected to nature. There's birds around you right now. The word hawk came up, and also eagle. For whatever this means for you, I really do think you can get visuals, or you already are getting visuals, like the eagle. That's what they're showing me, but like the eagle eye. So they want you to pay attention to your dreams. They want you to pay attention to what you see outside of your eyeballs, basically, because they're messages for you. They're all highly messages for you. I feel like there's a shift. So one moment I'm like here, and the next moment I'm like, it's like an energy shift going on for you right now, Donita. Whoa. And then I just saw like light waves going through my third eye. Light waves. It was really weird, like a vortex. So you're literally shifting, just going through so many shifts right now, but it's like happening rather quickly, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? An up-leveling, shifting is occurring for you. Just keep following your intuition. Write everything down, okay? Write what comes to you, write what intuition comes to you, write what visuals come to you, and then take action on them immediately. That's really all you have to do. It's just as simple as that. Keep going in the journey that you're partaking on, because I see there was like Archangel Michael came in and he took a shovel and he's going like this with dirt. So I feel like you've unburied a lot, you've cleared out a lot, you've gotten rid of a lot, and now he just really wants you to pay attention, keep doing your work, don't stop, and release it to the earth on a daily, okay? Everything's going to work out. There is going to be more shifting, but in every which way. So your job, your home, everything is coming for you. And the word relationship came up too, Donita. I don't know if all this is resonating with you. But the word relationship came up. So they're calling it like a renewal. So either for the relationship that you're in or a new one to come. Yeah, like it's just a renewal. Almost like even if you're in one, it's going to feel like a new relationship, because it's really awesome, because I don't think you're the only one shifting. I don't think you're the only one up-leveling. The person you are going to be around is also up-leveling. So just keep going. Keep doing your inner work, because it's really, really paying off. Aww. Thank you, Fran. I'm glad I was right on. Yep. Yes, Fran, do it. Get into magic now and surrender to the flow. Okay, Donita, does that make sense for you? I'm going to see if there's anything else they want me to say before I pull a card for you, Donita. Again, the eagle's coming in. For whatever reason, it's the eagle. First, I see the hawk. He's like the smaller bird below the eagle. And then I see the eagle. Okay, so you're ready to take flight, Donita. Okay, you're ready to take flight. And you do have the gift of sight. I'm not seeing her responding yet. So I'm going to pull a card for you now, Donita. Hopefully you're hearing me. On my phone, I'm hoping it's working good. Sometimes I don't see if it cuts out. Alright, Donita. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. And look, there's an owl in here, but a bird, none the same. Or nonetheless. You're welcome, Donita, and here is your card. Okay, wisdom. And that also represents the eagle, too. They're so wise. They're all seeing. They're like magic. Okay? So, fairy wisdom to help you with any challenge. Your inner fairy wisdom, by the way. Wise beyond your years, Donita. Cool. I'm glad you hear me. Thank you for letting me know. As I'm mixing these up. Cool. So I like your message, Donita. You guys, I don't always remember what I channel. Sorry. Let me go back through. There was a lot of everybody, so I'm trying not to miss anybody. I'm going to do as much as I can, and then I also want to do like a little guided meditation. Alright, Lori Ann, are you still with me? Because I'm on you now. Lori Ann, clear my space. Are you still here? Cool, Renee. Thank you for letting me know the reception is good. Yay! My phone is working. So exciting. Cool. Okay, Lori. Okay, so I almost feel like chaos. Like I went really happy, then I got really sad, and it was like, like a lot of chaos going on inside of me. My throat, from my heart space up through my throat, like is really, really, really tight, and the word shattered came up for you, Lori Ann, just shattered. I feel like so much crap came to the surface for you, and I got chills and confirmations on that one. I feel like so much crap came to the surface for you all at the same time, but it was intentional. I know it's heavy. They said it's heavy, and I'm sorry it's heavy. It's been heavy, but the heaviness is going to subside because you're going to now freedom. The word freedom came up for you, Lori Ann. So it's like surrender to all the crap so that you can have freedom quickly, to awaken to everything. Substantial came up, so like a substantial surrender, a substantial flow is at foot for you. They really want you to use this new moon. Cry it out if you have to cry it out, but you know, they want you to manifest positivity around you, like into your space, and also time freedom came up. So focus on manifesting time freedom. You know, I know that sounds a little odd, like how do you manifest time freedom? But time freedom is possible to manifest, absolutely. Just, you know, the areas that you want more freedom in. I need more freedom with my kids. I need more freedom with my family. I need more freedom here or there. I feel like that's also important for you. They don't want you to feel stuck. So you just got to keep the movement going, okay? Keep the momentum going. Don't sit back and... because there was a lot. I feel like it was just a lot of unloading on you. But you've got this. You've totally got this. So stand strong in it and just keep taking those steps forward. Physically, non-physically, emotionally, spiritually. Just keep taking the next step forward. That's the best thing for you to do. Okay, Lori? Yeah, I keep changing everything. I know, Ari. Isn't it cool? I do keep changing everything. It's like growing and growing and growing. It's crazy. Okay. Yep, Lori. So good. So that's why they want you to really, so don't think about freedom anymore. They want you to manifest it. Okay. I got major chills on that one too. Do that with a pen and paper tonight. Sit down and write. Thank you, universe, for having all the freedom I need in every area I need it in. That's quite general. Unless you have specifics, then write the specifics, okay? It's really, really important for you. And I'll pull a card for you too, Lori. I love the manifesting messages. Those are so cool. Also, the word Godspeed came up. I don't know why. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. That's really cool. So pay attention to music. Pay attention to music. Also, I don't know if you're aware of binaural beats, Lorianne, but use them. You can look them up on YouTube. They're all over. Binaural beats really do help you and will also help your vibrations. So do that before you manifest tonight. Pay attention, connect with the trees. They're really important. Yeah, really, really, really important for you. Okay, Lori? All right. New changes. That's right, Andrea. I love new changes. Especially without seeing 555. Whenever I see 555, that's like a big mix-up change. I don't like it. So, let's see. Alright, I think I'm catching up. Alright, Andrea, you're next. And then we'll do Laura Hodge. Okay. Clear my space because I still feel... Alright, Andrea. The word love magic came through for you. And what this really means to me is stand in a place of love. Stand in a place of understanding and love to manifest every desire you want. You guys were constantly manifesting. It's a constant thing. Everything we think about consistently, we manifest. Okay? So, Andrea, they really want you to come from your heart space. I know there's like a lot of shattered going on in your heart space, but they just want you to kind of just sit in that space, sit in your heart space, and imagine pushing the walls out further each time you do it. Okay? Each time. Just push the walls out. Ignore all thoughts. Send them out in a bubble. Do your joy first and manifest. Bring in love magic. I feel like you need a lot of love to fill that space of sorrow. You know, and you can start doing it just by filling your cup a little bit each day. The word, what's my purpose here, keeps coming up for you. I don't know if that's a thought you keep having. What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Why am I here? The word teacher came up. I think you're supposed to be a teacher of some sort. And the word elementary came up too. So I don't know. Elementary teacher. I don't know if you're going to be teaching littles in the future. That is part of who you are, I believe. And I also see writing. So I think you need to be writing. Like a memoir came up. I was going to say a book, but they said no, like a memoir. I think you've got others you can teach people. Things you can teach others by what you've been through, Andrea, and that's what they want you to do. And that will also help you heal further, they said, is by giving your story back to the others, because there is people that need it around you that you aren't aware of, okay? I hope that makes sense. Going down. Yes. Cool. I think that was a recent yes for you, Andrea. Absolutely, Martina. You can have a card, too. I'm not on the time limit. My kids are done with school. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sorry, guys. All right. So, Andrea, I hope all of that resonated. And they said just one step at a time. You don't have to think 5 weeks in advance. You don't have to think 5 moments in advance. Just take your pen and paper and just start like creative writing, okay? And then it'll just flow from there. So that's kind of like the action over motivation, right? Or the action over answers again. Absolutely, Renee. Hi, Nika, again. Did I scroll down enough? Yeah. All right, Andrea, so let's play your card real quick. Andrea, I see like it's a tug of war in your heart space. Like some moments is just such sorrow, and then other moments there is joy there. Okay, so just focus on the moments where you feel that joy and try to keep bringing that forward. Okay, and then giving your story will also help every bit of all of the healing you've been going through. And they also want you to sleep more, Andrea. Sleeping is important because that's the only way to fully heal. And not with like sleeping pills, but more like teas and natural ways. Set a routine before bedtime. A routine where there's nothing an hour before except for possibly meditation. Vibrational tunes and music will also help you. And with that, let's pull a card for you. Flourish. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. This really goes along with what I just said. Check that out. Yeah, so this is just more reiterating the message that once you give your story, you're going to heal others and it's going to heal you. It's going to shed light on your life and on others and help others grow and teach others. And the word children's book with a lot of chills just came up. Okay, I feel like you've got so much to give and so much to teach in that way. Okay, Andrea? Good, I'm glad it all makes sense. So flourish, girl. Such a pretty card. I love these cards. Yeah. Sleep's important. Sleep's hard. But, you know, it's highly important in order to adjust, in order to heal, and surrender also. Okay? All right. So, coming back up. All right. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody, guys. So I'm like scrolling back. All right, Jessica would like a love fairy card. I'm not sure what that meant. Great, Wendy. Karen wants a fairy card. Absolutely, you guys. There's just a lot of messages. Sorry, bear with me. All right, I think I caught up again. Laura Hodge. I believe it's your turn. So let me clear my energy field. Channeled message for Laura Hodge. Archangel Gabriel just came in for you, Laura. With a, like, he is standing tall for you. He's helping you on your journey. The awakening process is occurring, and it's going to occur for some time. So you're about 75% into your awakening, I think. Whether you're aware of it or not, it's happening like lightning speed. Gabriel is like, so on one hand he's like nudging you, and then on the other hand he's like showing you a path. I think weird things are like catching your attention, and they're supposed to, so please pay attention to them. And then I almost see like an energy vortex. So your energy is being depleted by yourself, okay? So it's pay attention to your thoughts, because they become like an energy vortex, you guys, and they can get really powerful on their own without meaning to. It's just what we focus on. So it's really important to you to strengthen your head space by strengthening your thoughts. So every time you have one of those thoughts, change it into something positive. So it's like replacing the thought. Like, oh, nope, cancel, clear, delete. I'm going to replace that with this thought, and literally do that. You have to catch yourself. You have to do it. It's like building a muscle. Okay? Because I get it. We're going through so many transformations super fast. And it really causes us to go, what the heck is going on? What the heck is wrong with me? What did I forget? What did I do? Did I mess up? Did I take a left turn instead of a right turn? But they really want you to just focus your thoughts in the now. Replace any negatives with positives immediately. Like, just do it immediately, okay? And don't be afraid. Don't think just because you have a negative thought it's going to manifest into your reality. That's not the case. Just replace it immediately, okay? Because what we focus most of our attention on is what we manifest. Call on Archangel Michael also to clear your chakras on a daily. Okay, he can do that for you. All right, I hope this is making sense for you. And this is interesting. They showed me a piece of paper, and then they folded it into an airplane. I think you are going to be doing some traveling on an airplane. Flight attendant, something like that also is being shown. Not quite sure what it represents. I don't know if you are a flight attendant. Yeah, I do see traveling coming up for you also. So, on that note, I'm going to pull a card for you, Laura. Let's scroll back down. Yeah, Laura, I know it's been rough, but I feel like it's lightning speed awakening, that's why. Okay, so just trying to stay in those places. Just keep moving forward, keep moving forward. And also, you know, like I'm telling everybody, tonight's a perfect night to bring in the positives, to bring in, not a flight attendant. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I do see you flying soon, for whatever that's worth. So I'm going to pull a card for you. You might actually resonate with somebody you fly with. I'm not sure. But you're going to be flying. Because they keep showing me an airplane. Alright. Card for Laura. Okay, so I know this is a winter card, but I don't think that relates, but it actually absolutely goes with what I just told you. So during the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So that's why they want you to really just change your thought patterns and keep them at the highest level, okay? And you can bring in the highest and best completely. So it's exactly what that one's for you. Okay. Yeah, such a pretty. These are so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see them okay. It's a little bit weird on my end. Super pretty. So, positive thoughts, manifest the best. Okay? Just don't focus on all the crap coming up. Alright. Totally clear my space. Absolutely, Adrienne. Right, if I did miss you guys, I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of messages, so trying to go back and get everybody. Sorry. Renee, Martina, Nika. Alright, Sherry Craig. Did I do you already? I don't think so. For some reason, I'm being pulled to you big time, Sherry. So if you're still here, let me know. Sherry Craig. Let me know if you're still here, because I feel like yeah. Let's see what she wrote again. Bear with me, guys. So I like my computer better because I can see all the messages forever. No, I think I don't know. Ah, these phones. Can't they combine the technology? Whatever. Then I lost it. Yeah, Martina, we can't focus on the negative ever. Looks like I lost some people too, so I might have lost her. I don't know. Right, so for now, I will move on. We're going to do one for Martina. Okay, Martina, as soon as I went in, okay. So I got a couple things. I heard the word stubborn, and then they showed me like a rubber band is being pulled back and pulled back and pulled back, and then it like snaps. Almost like you're being prepared for takeoff, and then you're like, snap, screw that, I'm not going to do it. So it's important to just stop preparing for takeoff. You've got to stop preparing for takeoff. Just take a step of action. And action in any direction. It doesn't pick one. They said pick one because I feel like there's a lot coming at you. Because you can do all of those things. You can do everything that you think of. You can do everything that you feel on every given moment because you are multidimensional, okay? You got to stop limiting yourself. You got to stop believing that you can't do everything because you really can, Martina. So they want you to know that. They want you to stop limiting yourself. And they just want you to take an action step in a direction that you feel resonates with you the most in that moment. Okay, so just take an action step in that way, and then you'll know, okay, shoot, this is actually working. I'm going to keep doing this, right? And then our motivation comes. Or you get a better idea. As long as you're following your intuition, you've got to stop snapping that rubber band, like build up, build up, build up, and then it's like, nope, just kidding. So just take a step of action. That's the only way you're gonna come out knowing exactly what it is you want to do, or exactly what it is brings you the most joy. You can't, okay, it's like planning forever. I'm going to plan forever. I'm going to plan forever. And then crap, the universe didn't allow those plans to come through. And you put in all that work into those plans. And basically they're telling you the planning is worthless. Not necessarily worthless, but it's not imperative right now. Just take an action step. Okay, Martina? Just a step of action in whatever direction you want to go in. And also clear your chakras every day. Because you can. You laughing, Martina? I hope that resonates. Take an action step and clear your chakras. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for you. See what it says. Oh, shoot, one just went flying. So I think that's for you. So let's see what it says. Okay, and I just told you you're multi-dimensional. I think then that's the first thing I see when I see this card is there's many layers. Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Okay? So just keep going. Whoa. More stuff's going to come up. Yep, sounds right. I'm glad it sounds right, Martina. There's hidden depths in you. There's hidden depths still to be recovered and healed and accessed. You haven't quite got there, but you're not going to unless you take a step, right? So it's like planning, and then you're snapping that rubber band. So I hope that makes sense. So as soon as you start taking action steps, there is more healing to come. There always is. It's like many, many layers that we have to heal. So just remember what to do with it when it comes up, okay? I feel like what this really is resonating with is hidden gifts that are about to be surfaced for you. Okay, and that kind of goes with the action. You got to take action steps in doing things in order for them to come. Okay, they're not going to come just by going, well, that sounds cool, and then moving on to something else continually. Okay, so take your action steps and your gifts will surface all the way because you're multi-dimensional. There's not just one part of you. You can't just do one thing, you can do many. All right. Okay, there was somebody clear my space. Absolutely. All right. Aw, hi Nikki. I was just drawn to your name too. I didn't read the last part. You're Donita's daughter. That's so cool. All right, we're gonna do one for you next, guys. I'm gonna kind of jump around, try to get as many done as I can. If I don't, you guys can always look me up otherwise for further assistance. Alright, so, clear my space from that one. Nikki Cochran. I hope I said your name right. Okay, the word gentle soul came up. I really feel like you're a sensitive. You're a sensitive. You are an extreme gentle soul, so you're highly affected by everything that's around you, but you take it personally a lot. So don't take it personally. Don't take it personally at all. Just know that as a gift, it is a gift to be able to read people's emotions. I know it doesn't feel like it all the time. I feel like you may even struggle going into large crowds, and that's okay. Just ask for protections before you do. That's all you have to do. Just ask to be shielded from other people's crap. It's as simple as that. So I hope that makes sense for you. I feel like the struggle has been real for you because you are so sensitive. But it's not all of you, okay? So just know that. It's not all of you. A lot of times you're picking up on everybody's everything. You're what I call an extreme sensitive, okay? They're sensitive. So we're all sensitive to a degree, depending upon how open we're willing to be. But you're what I call an extreme sensitive. So you pick up on everybody's everything, even if they're unaware of it. Okay? So just understand what that means. You may say things to people and they're not aware that they're doing it, or they're not aware that they feel it. That is who you are. So protection for you when you go places is key. I almost see you in scrubs. I don't know if you're in the medical field. I don't know if that's where you need to go in. You are a caregiver. You are a part of a healer, okay? So I hope you can hear me. I left my window open. It's getting a little loud. Sorry. I'm also seeing a horse. Might be your spirit animal right now. Sometimes those can change throughout our processes and things like that. But you're like a wild spirit, yearning to be free. Almost don't feel like you fit in everywhere you go, but you don't, because you're not really meant to. You're going to be part of the changes. Yeah, I can see you in scrubs. It's like medical field, but not like nurse necessarily. There's like also some like massage therapy in there. I don't know if these are the paths you should take, or things you've thought of, or things that you do now. But yeah, you're a bit of a healer. You're a caretaker. You're an extreme sensitive. So I hope you're still here, and I hope you're hearing me. Miss Nikki. It's really important for you to take care of yourself every day. Every day, every day, every day. Connect to the earth. Release all those emotions into the earth, because they're not all yours, but you're really taking them on, and it's really going to stunt your growth spiritually. Yay, you're welcome, Nikki. I'm glad. Hopefully that resonates with you. Oh, that makes sense. Psychology field, brain doctor. I was too. So yay for you. Just keep going, okay? Yeah, I feel like there's going to be changes and shifts, but keep going. There's something interesting about it, too, in the psychology field. I feel like there's something really interesting about it. So I think you're going to take it in a different direction later. But yes, keep on going. All right. So, and that makes sense for caretaker, right? An extreme sensitive and taking on everybody's everything. So really protect yourself, okay? Gotta really protect yourself, or you're gonna get burnt out super, super fast. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card for you now. Probably end up doing a couple more. We may not get to the guided meditation, you guys, but if we don't, I'm gonna start doing a lot of workshops, and I'll be back on to do it again. Sometimes these are more important, I feel like. So I'm going to pull a card for you too, to go along with your channeled message. Alright, so this one's interesting. I've never pulled this one before, and the cat's really standing out for me too. It's lost and found. Okay, that is your card. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So absolutely, answers to all of your yearning. You're not even sure what you're yearning for. And that's exactly what I'm hearing, and I think part of it came today. But yeah, really protect yourself. Connect with animals too, because I also saw animals when I was channeling. They are important for you also. Yes. Can you see that? So pretty. These are so pretty. Alright. So I hope that made a lot of sense. Even with the card. For you, Nikki. Alright. Trying to go back. There's like been so many more comments. Ninka, are you still here? Aww. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I'm so glad it resonated. You are an extreme sensitive, my dear. So just hang tight, because that can be really rough. Jacinth, I see you. I totally see you, girl. I will. Let me hit Nika if she's still here, because I'm sure it's got to be really late her time. So, are you here, Nika? I feel like I'm not sure if you are. Let me know if you're still here, girl. She may have gotten off. I know it's really late. Ninka, if you're still here, they're really pushing for this message. I feel like you give and give and give and give and give, but you're not giving to yourself enough. Yep, still awake. Cool. They really want you to take a step back from giving to others and spend a few days completely just giving to yourself. Giving to yourself with health, beauty, love. The word majestic came up. I don't know why. There's majestic energy going on there, but they really want you giving to yourself right now. That's very most important to you, because you give a lot. I feel like you're constantly giving to somebody or something or an animal, or and a blue jay just showed up for you. Blue jay. Messages from spirit. So pay attention to the birds around you. I feel like they've been coming around you trying to give you messages, and they do want you to write a book. For whatever that's worth. They want you to start writing. I see that for you. Start writing. Fill your cup. Work on filling your cup. You got to fill your cup and stop filling everybody else's right away. Okay? And that's just who you are, but they want you to just take a step back. You've really got to fill your cup. I feel like it's just, that's what's taken its toll on you. It really truly is. Listen to your body, girl, because you know what you need. Listen to your body, slow down, take the steps that you need to fill that, okay? And then pay attention to the birds that are coming around you. Blue jay keeps coming up. I'm not quite sure why. Spirit messages is what I hear. Might be a loved one saying something to you. I feel like once you slow down and pay attention, you'll hear it. So really pay attention to that. I hope that resonates for you, Ninka. And I'm going to pull a card for you, girl. I do feel like there's still somebody around you that's not exactly positive, Ninka. Not quite sure who it is. Just be careful. Protect yourself on a daily. More. Once you start doing that, this person will just kind of go away. Yeah. Hope you can hear that, Ninka. You're such a sweet soul. Like, you're constantly giving. This one started jumping out. So, light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay? That's funny, Nika. That's great. Well, here you go. Yeah. Yeah, Nika. So just, I feel like it's somebody that it's been pretty close to you. Almost like a friend energy, supposed friend energy type of a thing. But they don't have the best intentions, okay? You are a white light. You are already a white light. So people are drawn to you. And you are such a giver. You keep giving it out. You keep giving it out. It's almost like an energy leak at your crown chakra. Because I'm really being drawn to this spot up in here, okay? So be careful where you're leaking your energy. Be careful of the energy vampires, what I like to call them. You do have one. And just ask for that protection. Ask for them to not be allowed in your space anymore. And pay attention to who goes away. And you'll have your answer. Fill your cup rather than filling everybody else's, and that will also help, okay? And listen to your body. Ask your body literally what it needs today to feel better, and listen to it and take action on it. And any bright light can penetrate that darkness, okay? So I think that's really cool. You pulled the same card. Same feelings, same messages. Laura Scott. I love those cards. This is the Fairy Oracle deck. It's one of my many. I have so many. This is one of my newer ones, and I got it because they're so pretty, and I've been drawn to fairies. So that's what it is. Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K. I know my light's really bright. Sorry. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's what those are. I really love this deck too. Alright, guys. So, Ninka, I'm glad you resonated with you. Take those actions and ask for that protection from the dark. Cool. Renee. Renee, I'm being drawn to you next. Guys, I know I'm kind of skipping around. All of a sudden people are popping up in my radar. Renee, 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 Renee. Renee, you're so beautiful. Your energy is so beautiful and it's uplifted. You've had a lot of shifting going on and up-leveling, and I almost feel like the question of which direction should I go in is there. Like, I don't know if you're asking that a lot lately. You're looking for maybe a new direction. You want to expand your directional intake. You want to expand the energy flow, but it's happening. Just know that it's happening. Keep taking on things, and as you do things, it's going to shift and you're going to see it. So it's already coming into your space, which is why you're probably realizing it. Just stay on the path. But it's time to take some of your power back. So the answers are only within you. You're not going to find them on the external. And stop sharing. Like, don't. So the thing they want me to show you is when you get an idea, don't share it. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Take action on it. Don't plan too long because we can get stuck in that planning phase too. Okay? But just like, oh, this sounds good. Take a little action on it. See how it feels in your intuition space and then go with it. You don't want to share too much with the wrong people. Because I feel like that can harm it. Okay? But don't do the doubt either, because you're fully capable. You are such a bright light. Like, your energy is even shifted. Is that making sense, Renee? So let me see. I'm like getting a few things at once. I'm not sure like, what's more important, guys. Plants came up. But also animals. I feel like you've been getting a lot of messages through the birds. Noticing them a lot. Those are like almost like our numbers, right? Those are synchronicities. It is Spirit's way of telling you. But pay attention to what that animal is and what that animal represents. And that might give you insight into what action you need to take next and where. They want you to research more modalities. That's coming up too, because you might find that there's more to you than you're even aware of, but you are like shifting into things. And the more steps you take, the more clients you take, the more things that you do, it's going to shift. It's going to like awaken further. I think we're all going to be going through a lot of that. Just don't hold back. Again, you gotta like cancel, clear, delete that self-doubt, because you are fully like a bright star. You're a bright star. Nope. Yep, you're welcome, Renee. That was their main message for you. So yeah, keep your stuff to yourself, because there's people who will take it and run with it. Oh, Martina. Okay, so let me pull a card for you too, Renee. But also they want me to tell you that this represents every area, not just spiritual, okay? To not be afraid, to not do the self-doubt, to start, life is short. That's and I got major chills on that one. Life is short. That's what they really want you to hear. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time to go, oh, someday. They want you to do things. Like, just really start allowing yourself to have joy and love and peace and go with it. Surrender again. Surrendering is so hard. So many of us are being called to do it. Okay? Whew. All right, let's see what card. No wonder they wanted your name to pop in my space. All right. And again, sometimes we don't always know why we need to do things. We just do them and we'll find out later. All right. Moon energy. I love this card and it's perfect for the new moon. Look at this, Renee. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, use fairy. This fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is absolutely possible. Surrendering. Didn't that come up for you? Oh my gosh, that word just came up for you. So it's time to surrender, okay? Got to surrender a little more. And that always comes up. Each time we up level, then we got to surrender more. And it's really kind of sucky, but it is what it is. But what a beautiful card and perfect for the new moon. Calm emotions, you know. Sandalphon also showed me one time that if we just imagine this beautiful light on that stress or that worry that we feel or the questioning, it really does calm it and it does make it go away. Okay? Yep, you're welcome, Renee. All right. So let's see. Jacinth. Am I saying your Jacinth? Am I saying your name right? Yes, ma'am. You're next. We'll do Jacinth and then Laura. Maybe one more after that. Alright. Jacinth. Let me know if you're still there. Clear my energy field. I feel like I've taken a lot on too, so I'm just asking for my bubble to be cleansed really quick. It's like being hosed down. I'm just going to ask for all of our bubbles to be cleansed right now. If that's okay with all of you. Just say yes to receive it. Cleanse our bubbles. Cleanse our space. Some of us are really a lot of thinkers and we get caught up in that. So we're just kind of pushing it out. Some of our heart spaces are really hurting right now. So he's really just putting a lot of extra buffer space there. It's nice. That was awesome. All right, Jacinth. Okay. So I wasn't going to do the guided meditation, but they're telling me to do it. So I'm just going to do maybe this one and one other, and then we're going to get on into that meditation. All right. So I'm sure my kids are ignoring my poor little doggy. Cool. Just whoa. Okay, that card flew out for you. So I'm going to set that aside for you, Jacinth, and I'm just going to do the channeled message first. Grace is a word for you. So they kind of want you to start flowing with grace and ease. Just imagine flowing with grace, okay? I almost feel like you question a lot. Did I just make the right choice? Did I just make the right choice? It's usually the right choice, okay? If you go with your instincts only and not everybody else's judgment around you, mind you, because they're all broken and we're all trying to heal and do things like that, okay? So not their answers, their judgment is not really as important as your own intuition, okay? I hope that makes sense. That was kind of a mouthful. You gotta go with your own instincts, your own gut, your own pushes, because that's where your happiness really lies. That's where your path really lies. And that's where all the right decisions come from. So no decision's really a wrong one. They all have different consequences. They're also kind of telling me to tell you that in life we have about 5 different options we could take, right? That might not necessarily be. It could be 3, it could be whatever. And they all lead us to the same final thing, right? As long as you're taking action, you're taking the right path. Okay, does that make sense? So just have faith in that. Trusting your intuition, you're taking the right path. And even if a big shift is occurring, even if a job is changing, things like that, because I am feeling some lower back ache for you, so pay attention to your job, your career, and if you're happy or not, and take the action. And it's weird, I just drew what it looks like a clock, so it's like a timeline. Take the action that so resonates with you at that time, okay? And that's where your joy is. That's where you're going to find everything that you need. And all the answers that you make, all the directions that you take are the right ones for you. So please have faith in that, Jacinth. The word Reiki also came up. I don't know if you're into Reiki. I don't know if you've thought about going into Reiki. Either way, that's important for you. I feel like you can do distant Reiki healing. So I don't know if you've tapped into that yet, but it's something you should be doing, and something you should just definitely focus on is distant Reiki healing. So it's not like you have to be next to the person. You can distantly Reiki heal somebody all the way across the world, right? So they just want you to kind of work on that. which is perfect for this lockdown status and this ever-changing world that we're in. So I hope that's resonating with you. Just, take a step of action. Again, that's coming up for a lot of us. It just all matters with just one step of action. That's it. And then it's going to open the door for others. Sometimes the doors are closed until we step into that direction. Then the universe goes, oh, time to open the doors, right? Because otherwise it's like a constant flow of energy, which wouldn't work. So they kind of keep the doors closed until we take the steps there. And then it leads to another door. And then it leads to another door. And then it leads to another door. So no matter what, you're taking the right step as long as you're doing your intuition. Excuse me. I may have just cleared something for you. Not quite sure. All right, descent. So now the card for you that flew out is nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages. Sorry. From nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and our minds. Good. I'm glad. And this is your card, which is so, so, so pretty. Be receptive to those messages around you. That's also, following your path, not everybody else's, because people aren't going to have the answers, but nature will. Animals will. The earth will. Your intuition will. It talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and our minds and surrender. We got to do the surrendering, okay? So that's your card. Isn't that so pretty? I haven't pulled this one before either. So very pretty. I don't know if are those aardvarks? I'm not sure what kind of animal that is. Almost looks like an aardvark or like an anteater. So cool. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. I like that one. All right. Let's see. I don't know what happened to my throat there either. Definitely feel like I released something for you because now it's fine. And then I think we're going to do one more, you guys. Alright. Wendy. Wendy, you popped up. So, Wendy, if you're still here, let me know. I don't know why, but Wendy's like a boo, boo. Oh, you're welcome, Renee. Because you're so welcome. Sorry if I missed anybody, you guys. This could go on for hours. And also the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5 are present right now. It's symbolizing steps up. It's symbolizing also that we're supported big time. Oh, good, Jacinth. You're so welcome. So, Wendy, are you still with me? Oh, Renee, I just got major chills, girl. That makes so much sense. Oh. Yay! I'm like, no wonder I felt, and I just got huge chills for you, girl. So, yep, right decisions, right path. Keep it going, girl, because you are up-leveling like crazy. And that makes so much sense for everything I said. Thank you for sharing that with me. All right, Wendy, cool. Yay, you're here. All right, Miss Wendy. Okay. So, Wendy, I don't know if you wanted a fairy card. If you do, I'll still pull one of those for you too, but they're pushing me to the moon deck for you. And I'm not quite sure why, so I hope that's okay with you. Nope, other moon decks. I've got two, so give me just a second. I don't know what's up, Wendy, but they've got some messages for you. So I have another moon deck, you guys. It's this one. I call this my female energy moon deck. And for some reason, they're pushing for this one for you more. So if you still want a fairy card too, let me know. I'll pull both. But they want this one for you. Feminine energy. I feel like you're surrounded by feminine energy. It's either that or it's just really resonates with you. These are all a mess. Alright. Okay, Wendy. So I'm going to feel into these cards for you. The word ownership came up for you. Something about taking ownership, and others around you might not be taking ownership for their own actions. Kind of like gaslighting came up. I'm not sure if that resonates for you. I got a little bit of chills on that. I feel like you may be being gaslighted, so pay attention to that. Gaslighting means you're getting blamed for things other people do. Like, they're really skilled at it, right? Like, you did this and it kind of hurt me. Nope, you did it. That was you. And then you actually really do take that personally. So just look that word up. Pay attention to that around you. I don't know if you're being surrounded by it or if somebody around you is also a narcissist. Look that up and pay attention to that as well. Okay, Wendy? Sorry, that's a little bit of a heavy message. I hope it really resonates because that was a little crazy. I haven't had that come up a lot, so just pay attention to those around you. Pay attention to them sucking your energy, giving your power away to moments like that because it's not you. I feel like you are a very feminine soul, just very almost like you've had more feminine lives than you've had masculine ones. Might be why they pushed for this deck too. Take a step back. It's time to take a step back. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to those who are not really favorable for you, not really giving you the love you deserve, not really giving you the validation that you so desire, that you so need, because it's not you. It's not you, Wendy. That's like the biggest message I'm getting for you. I hope that resonates. I really see you giving yourself a flower. So for me, that represents giving yourself the care that you need. Start doing that, and all of a sudden it's going to get really easy for you to see where things just don't mesh and taking a different direction. Okay. Crazy making. That's right, Renee. It's called crazy making. Like, I'm not crazy. You made me that way. I like that way of putting it, Renee. Wendy, I hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull the card. That is the one message they want you to hear right now. Yeah. Yep. I feel like you've been giving your power away, okay? And then also giving yourself flowers represents giving yourself that care, and this goes with that too. Okay, this card says, I love myself completely and unconditionally. Oh, good, Laura. I'm glad it's resonating with you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so anything that resonates with you is absolutely for you too. Okay. So surrender to it. Really fill your cup up, because that's what helps. A lot of times we wait for others to understand and others to heal, and they're just not there. That's because we got to do it from our inside. Oh, Leslie, thank you. I am doing well. I'm doing so much better now. I've been doing a lot of internal work myself. So I love myself completely and unconditionally. All right, Wendy, this is still for you, and whoever it resonates with too, because absolutely it's for you too. I haven't seen a message for you since I started channeling, but really fill your cup up, girl, with that self-love. I don't like the term self-love. I call it self-care. Okay, for you too, Laura. Self-care is so imperative. It really, really, really matters, because once you do that, other people like that have no more effect on you. It's so much easier to let things go. It's so much easier to see the truth. It's so much easier to be strong in your power. Okay, so self-care, not self-love. That means if you're tired, rest. That means if you don't feel safe, don't go. That means if they're not understanding you, find a new tribe that does. That means if you need a bath, take a bath. If you want to watch a movie for one night and cry, please do so. The universe will support you. You're welcome, Wendy. All of that really does matter, okay? That is self-care. I know sometimes we may feel guilty if we take a day off from life, but don't, okay? All right, you guys. On that note, let's see. They wanted me to do a guided meditation. They didn't tell me a lot about it, but they want to attune our body to the earth, to manifest, awaken, and release even further, okay? And also connect with this moon. Oh, and that part came forth strong. So we are going to do a little guided meditation if you guys want to do it with me. Oh, good, Angelica. I'm glad. I feel bad if I miss anybody doing messages, you guys, but a lot of times they will kind of be for all of us too. Spirit really likes to connect with everybody and help heal everybody as much as they can. So that's really important. Oh, thank you, Andrea. It means a lot to me. Absolutely, Laura. We always need to focus on ourselves. You're welcome, Cheryl. All right, you guys. So let's go on this little adventure, because I was going to say we weren't going to do it, so I feel like it's really important because they're pushing me to do it. So I want you all to take a step back. I feel like we need to kind of shake. So just, I know it's silly, but go ahead and shake, because we're shaking off energy. We're shaking off the crap. We're removing stagnant energy. And I feel like right now we're all releasing something, so it's really good to do. Just imagine shaking it off and throwing it to the ground. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your upper body, your head. Bounce up and down. If you're standing, you can jump a little bit. Let everything kind of shake. Remove that energy. Remove that stagnation. Release the fear. Release the hurt. Because when it's all surfacing, it's really overwhelming. So shake it off. Like my dad used to say, shake it off. But this is a good way. Take a few deep breaths now. Hands up, palms open for receiving mode. And let's breathe together for a moment. So breathe in deep into your belly, expanding your belly. And hold that breath. And then release. And as you release, imagine black smoke coming out, all the crap that you feel, all the crap that you're dealing with, all the changes that are occurring. Just release it with your breath. And we're going to do it again. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold that breath. And release. Breathing it out with that black smoke, just letting it go. And if you need to do a powerful one, do a powerful one. So that means make a noise on your breath in this time, like, and hold it. Take a, like, swallow it down if you can. And release. Ha! As silly as that sounds, just do it. That feels better. And my feet already feel heavier to the ground. So now they're taking me to our feet. Pay attention to your feet. Wiggle your toes. Imagine the dirt and the earth beneath your feet. For some of you, you need to imagine water beneath your feet. That's okay. Imagine standing in a lake, a riverbed, an ocean, whatever you need. Imagine that water beneath your feet. For others, it's grass. Beautiful grass. So green and lush and even a little wet too. Like somebody just watered it. So it's fresh, its pores are open, it's taking in all the nourishment. Imagine that beneath your feet. Imagine the soft dirt beneath your feet, if that's what you're drawn to. Just so soft and warm and comforting, and your feet sinking into it, whatever it is, just sinking further down into the earth. Take another deep breath here, in and out. Relaxing further, sinking further down into the earth. Just sit with that for a moment. And now there's cords coming out of your feet and out of your root chakra. Archangel Michael did just step in. Somebody's root chakra is blocked, so he is working on clearing that now for you because you haven't been able to ground because of that. You kind of feel like you're just so, almost panicky feeling. So he is cleaning out your root chakra. I feel like that's partly me too, because I can feel it in my root chakra. So just take a deep breath here. Beautiful. I feel like that root chakra is really opening up now. So we're going to take a cord out of your root chakra, 2 from your feet, and bring them down, down, down to the earth. And these cords are wider than usual. They're not little skinny things. They're big and wide. Able to take in more energy than ever before. And we're just bringing these cords down, down to the earth, through the layers, penetrating the earth's surface layer, lighting up the earth chakra as we go down. Mother Earth is just thanking all of you. She loves connecting to each one of us. That's where our power is, you guys. That is with the earth. That's where we can stand tall, and that's where we can also release everything too, is just simply releasing it this way into the earth. So feel her beneath you. Feel your cords penetrating every layer, the rock layer, the water layer, going down into the core of the earth, going through the core of the earth this time and coming out the other side of the earth, and almost like really anchoring in, okay, because your cords are like reaching out the sides of the earth, soaking up every bit of her energy from the outside in and bringing it all the way back up into your being. This beautiful white light from the earth coming all the way back up to those cords into your feet. Take another deep breath here. You're now anchored to her even more. These quartz and these roots are just so thick. You're just really soaking up her healing energy. She's healing you now. This white light is coming up through your chakras, healing every single one of them, healing your energy space, clearing out even ancestral stuff they're saying is going to be happening. So breathe it in, this white light, imagining it going all the way up, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus being lit up and cleared out by this light. Archangel Michael assisting any blockages are being removed also. I didn't know we were going through this, but we are. So beautiful. I love it. Up into your heart space. Archangel Michael's expanding your heart space. Some of us really just need it to be expanded over and over. Up into our throat chakra, our third eye, our crown chakra, and now spilling up out into the universe and around in our bubble. Just clearing it out, clearing out all the debris, all the negative emotions that have come up, all the ancestral stuff coming up, because I hear that a lot right now for people in this meditation. So just breathe it in. I know this is weird, but a girl energy just stepped in, so somebody's loved one is here, and it's a female energy, and she's not very old. She's not very young. I'm getting more like between the age of, I would say, maybe 13 to 22. They're just here to tell you you're supported. They live vicariously through you. I feel like sometimes they move your objects for you, so pay attention to that. Okay, they just want to deliver that message and tell you they're with you. This may be somebody that's going to watch later, maybe somebody that's on right now, I'm not quite sure. She's a beautiful girl, just beautiful, like shoulder length hair, almost curly like Curly Sue. It's kind of what I'm showing, or seeing. She's here with us, and this energy field is around us, just surrounding us so beautifully. Alright, so now they want you to imagine a pathway. A pathway just appeared in front of you, but before we take this pathway, they also want you to imagine the moon above us. So we are under the moonlight. Feel the energy of the moon just peering down on you. Such a bright light, even though it's not a full moon. But it's right there, shining bright on you. It's so powerful, like a magnet, pulling a piece of your soul up to it. So just feel that moon. Take space with that moon. Be present in the moon's energy. So beautiful and calming. And now an animal comes into our space. This is an animal we need right now. It might be your spirit animal, like an animal guide. Just stepped into your space. So take note of what animal this is. You could look it up later or ask them right now what the purpose is with you. This beautiful animal is going to walk you on this path. So we, alongside this animal, take our first step down this path. I don't know where we're going. This is where they're taking us, so we go with ease and grace. Feeling the moon above us, we start walking down this path. Left foot, then our right foot. Just imagine walking down this path. It's beautiful. There's nature all around you. The moon above you, but it's lit up so much, even though it's not full. And this animal is guiding us through, down this path. Up ahead is a bench. I'm seeing a bench. So they want us to focus on this bench up ahead. Walk up to this bench. And when you get there, they want you to sit down on the bench. This bench could be many things. I feel like for some of you it's a crystal bench. For others it's wood. I think some of us need the healing element of the wood. So whatever this bench represents to you, whatever it appears as, that's what it's supposed to be for you. When we sit down on this bench. Okay, and the word worries just came up. So they want you to think of any worries that you've had lately, or any worries you're not even aware of that may be popping up at this moment. And they want you to just release them into this bench. Like this bench is wrapping its arms around you, like an energy field of warmth and just beauty and protection. Releasing into this bench, sitting back so comfortably. Feeling your body kind of melt into this bench, whatever it is. The animal sitting right next to you now. Just be one with this bench. Release anything that comes up. This is a bench for releasing right now. Feeling the moon energy above you at the same time. If you're getting any messages from the moon, because some of you might be, just take note of that. It's very important for you right now. Not all of you will be, but some of you are. I heard another message of surrender, a message of comfort and guidance. Whatever that message is, just take note of it right now. This bench is literally bringing and drawing down any negative energy that we still have left in us. It's helping us release anything else that we haven't been able to with ease that is coming up lately. We're just releasing it into this bench right now, continually. And Jesus just stepped in. He is right now with us. Almost like standing next to you or above you, but he's not sitting on the bench with you. He is there with us to comfort us, to help guide us. The message of love and healing. Some of you are truly gifted healers, and you are going to be waking up more and more further into your gifts after this also. So pay attention to whatever visuals you have, pay attention to whatever insights you get. They are for you. Do not doubt them. Each time we follow them, it gives us more power in them. Each time we trust, we get more power in the trusting and the knowing and the guidance. It gets stronger and stronger. Okay, and we're being guided to just focus on the moon some more. Feel that energy. Sit with this bench, this comfort and support. I feel like suddenly this bench is going to help us raise our vibration too. So feel into it. Release any fears that you may have left, any doubts, and allow yourself to start feeling like tingling vibrations coming up from this bench and into you. It's like this bench is elemental energy, they're telling me. So it may be wood. That's why it may be wood, it may be crystals, maybe metal. Whatever it is that you need, that's what this bench is. So feel into it. Allow it to raise your vibration. Allow it to raise your energy field around you. I can see a lot of your auras like vibrating. Some of them are turning blue, some of them are turning green, and it's just like vibrating faster and faster with this bench. Cleansing it, raising the vibration, giving you new ideas, allowing new ideas to come. And right now, they want you to think of what you want to manifest the most. That is beautiful. They want you to imagine it and hold it in your space right now. Focus on what you're trying to manifest the most. Pay attention to the moon above you while you're trying to focus on this manifesting. The one thing you need the most right now, they said. The rest you can write down later. But the one main thing you need the most right now, focus on it right now. Allow it to come into your space, like almost like you see it in front of you. This is what I want. This is what I need. Please bring it to me right now. Like you see it in front of you, like it's not quite in your energy field. Imagine it there in front of you. And then I want you to all of a sudden just quickly bring it into your field, like right there with you, like it's already in existence. It's already here for you. It's already there. It might be a house, money, wealth, health came up also. Just imagine all of a sudden you are that. You have it with you. It's there. While you're on this bench, it's already in existence. You're already there. A new job, a raise at work, a new love. Somebody might be manifesting somebody that loves them deeply. They're there. They're already there. Just imagine them sitting next to you. Imagine already having it next to you. New time, more time came up. I see the clock and it's going shh, shh. It's like shifting. It's giving you more space and more time right now. It's already there. You already have all the time you need. You already have all the energy you need. I feel like some of us feel depleted, so it's even more energy is coming up. You already have it. So sit with it for a moment on this bench, being so thankful and happy. And Jesus is literally shining a light on all of us, just raising our vibration further, allowing us to awaken. It's coming down our crown chakra. It's waking us up further to who we are. He's got like this wand, and he's like waving it above our crown chakra. I've never seen him with a tool before. It's amazing. It's like he's going tink. And it's just waking you up further to who you are. A whole nother level, he said. There's a whole nother level for all of us. That's coming. It is coming. It is here. It is time. So allow it to happen. Allow it to flow freely. And take a deep breath here and just sit with it for a moment. I'm being drawn to the moon energy again, so focus on the moon one more time. Tell her thank you for being with us. Tell her thank you for her power. Shifting the planet even further, the right way. That's what this new moon is for. So we shouldn't only manifest for us, she says, but later manifest for the world. Whatever it is you want to see in the world. Can't necessarily heal the virus, just make it go away. Whatever it is you want to envision for the world, bring that into your manifestations too today. See, I'm feeling lighter and a little dizzy and thirsty all of a sudden, so all of you need to drink water after this. Watch your vitamin levels. Watch your diet. I feel like some people are not eating quite enough. That's what they're showing me. Take a few deep breaths here, and we're going to say thank you. Take note of all the messages you received. Take note of your feeling right now. How you feel now compared to how you felt when we sat down here. Now I'm being noted of your animal guide next to you. Feel the energy of that animal guide and tell them thank you for bringing you here. Thank you for protecting you. Thank you for delivering messages to you and being of service. We're thanking Jesus for coming into our space. Ask him if he has any messages for you. If you receive any, take note of them. As we're starting to cut our energy from this bench, imagine it releasing your field, and we stand up and we begin walking back on the path with our animal, with this new manifesting we just did. It's still with us. Walking back down the path, all the way back to where we started from. Now they want you to start coming back into your body. I can see some of you literally jumping back into your crown chakra. Start wiggling your toes, your feet, your legs, your hips, all the way down your arms and into your fingertips. Take a deep breath and open your eyes when you're ready. That was really cool. And yay, I didn't cut out the live. It's still here. Oh, Angelica? Magic pull on your head like a zap. That is so cool, huh? I felt that too. I felt like so much energy going on there, especially when Jesus was doing his thing with the wand. Oh, Martina, definitely watch it again. Oh, I'm so happy. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Any messages you want to share. They want me to tell you, know that manifestation is already in your space. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, that's why they had us shift it right into our field. It is coming. There's no need to doubt it. And then they want you to manifest more tonight. That was a great way to get rid of all the negative, raise our vibration to manifest. So put that pen to paper and bring in exactly what you want to bring in tonight, because it's absolutely possible. Aw, I'm so happy you thought it was powerful. I did too. Oh, awesome, Cheryl. I like that. Tingling, hot neck, and throat cracking. Yep. I got really I almost felt dizzy, but it was just almost like a vortex. It got hot. I'm sweating. Yay, Minka, you made it through. Oh, Andrea, I'm so glad you received beautiful messages. And you're feeling all the love. What animal did you guys have, too? Hey, Karen, I love the wow. All right, Laura, feel lighter. Me too. I really do feel energized and lighter. definitely sweaty. I don't know what happened, but I started sweating. Oh, sweet, Renee. Good. I think that was a good one. Definitely do it as many times as you want tonight, you guys. And even into the next couple days, they said. Our manifesting power. And again, they're pointing to the numbers. So if you feel drawn to 3, write things down 3 times, so on and so forth. Yay, Karen. Cheryl, I love the penguin. Look it up. Look what a penguin means. I don't know. I haven't had one before either. I feel like they're very smart animals. Danita had a deer. Yay, a deer. I love the deer. Deer are so powerful animals. Raccoon. That is so cool. I love a raccoon. Little bandits. They're super smart, super agile. Oh, I love it. Yay, Ari. I love the wolf-like animal. Wolf is so powerful and protective and just, oh man, they're awesome. And I felt the vortex too. Tiger and an owl. That is so awesome, Renee. Aww. Yay, Ninka. I love that. Fall asleep with ease and give yourself some love, girl. Jacinth, that's a release. So you were definitely releasing with that one. I knew some of us would be. That bench was for releasing. So congratulations. That's a good thing. Drink lots of water. Oh, Wendy, you're so welcome. I know, Cheryl, I'm like all buzzy. It's like, zzz, like vibrating. It's crazy. See, who needs like alcohol and all that kind of stuff when you can do this stuff? It's crazy. I had a panther too. Yep, I had my panther with me too, sitting right next to me on the bench. Just so warm and powerful and soothing. And I think that's because too, when we release a lot of negative, they're with us a lot too. That is awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love hearing all your guys' comments. If you want to work with me further, I'm going to be posting a special. I haven't quite decided on what yet. Yeah, just keep your eyes posted on the thing above the video. I will write it down up there with my website. Yay, Andrea. And other than that, if you want to work with me further, hit me up. I'm going to be doing more websites, and I'm going to also be adding some really cool things to my website coming within the next few days. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Everything from jewelry to stones, things like that is coming. You're welcome, Cheryl. You guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for spending so much time with me, you guys. I didn't realize we were on here almost 2 hours. This was an amazing one. It really, truly was, that I wasn't expecting. I like it when they don't tell me. We kind of just went through it together, and I'm so sweaty. I think I need another shower. You're welcome, Donita. You're so welcome, you guys. I really enjoyed it. Thank you again. Right, Karen, you should have had that silver fox. It's about time. Hopefully you envision him sitting there with you anyways when we were manifesting. Happy new moon, everybody. Keep manifesting tonight. Okay, keep doing it with the numbers, with a pen and paper. All right? Lots of love to all of you. Thanks, you guys, for being a trooper. That was amazing. I'm still reaming from it, and I hate saying goodbye. So it's not goodbye. It's till next time. Thank you so much. Bye, Renee. Bye, Martina. Bye, Ninka. Everybody who came out, thank you so, so, so much. Love you guys. Bye. Thanks, Renee. I miss you.